Welcome to the Revenge of podcast, your weekly podcast for all things Revenge of and more. I'm Jeff Iser. I almost said I'm Coral Breeden. That would have been weird.
I'm Coral Breeden.
I'm not. Wait, body swap?
What?
Freaky.
I'm Jeff Iser, and joining me as always is Coral Breeden
Hello.
and Joe Myers.
Howdy, howdy.
We should do a body swap episode.
Mm-mm.
No?
No.
Oh, I don't have the what did you call these?
Those biceps?
Biceps?
You know what a bicep's
Wait,
called?
you showed a picture before we got started, and you were like, look at my
triceps.
triceps.
Yeah.
Got it. The funny thing about Coral's been posting all these like workout pics. And,
They're called thirst traps.
Yeah, thirst trap. I don't know who they're thirsty for, but they're traps for I don't know.
Good for you. Yeah.
Anyway, she's been posting all this shit about her workouts, and it's funny because you can like I've never seen such a filter.
Have the reefers got a hold of your Instagram yet?
Oh, they got a hold of it.
Yeah. They're
Yeah?
very supportive. I appreciate that.
Oh my God. I don't know what I was talking about. Oh, body swapping. So yeah,
Yeah.
we're gonna do a body swap episode. It'll be great.
That'll be great.
Yeah. And then we'll do a musical episode.
What's up, guys? It's Friday.
Whoa. That's a weird Coral.
Howdy. Yeah.
Whoa. What? Now I'm all confused. Anyway, it's a big ass week. We got we don't have a lot leading up to, but we do have Lotzilla, our very first one of the year.
Yep.
It feels like we just did them last year. Like it just keeps coming.
We did just do them last year.
I know.
did, yeah.
This is our third year of Lotzilla, and it's coming up hard and fast. Did you ever go to year one Lotzillas? I know you went to year two.
I don't think so.
No?
I went to the Krampus event.
That was at the end of the year. Yeah.
Yeah.
So you must have got in on that.
Mm-hmm.
Gotcha. Yeah, it's our third year. I'm anxious to get it done, and hopefully it goes off without a hitch. You know, we got a lot stacked on this first on this Lotzilla. So we're making announcements. Well, we've already announced everything except for a big surprise, which we're not going to talk about on the podcast because it doesn't come out till Friday. But there is a big surprise for Lotzilla that you'll know about.
Who's jumping out of the cake?
Renee Rapp.
Oh my God, I'm going to eat the
She's
fuck
not-
out of that cake.
Well, she's going to eat the cake.
I'll pay for that
She'll
too.
watch that.
Yeah, I will.
Like a mukbang situation. No, we've got so we're announcing some stuff every day. So today, Monday we posted about the Crap Hound, Absolute Crap.
Yeah.
It's called. It's real good.
I love crap.
It's all Sean's pictures that he hates. And I went through it, and normally I try to get something tattooed from each Crap Hound that we put out, and there were so many things that I would totally get
Really?
tatted for sure. There's this little can of shrimp. What was that look?
Well, I'm thinking about all the crap you already have on your body.
Wow.
Good
Okay.
for you.
I was like, wow, color us surprised.
Okay.
Do you want to talk about your new crap?
my new crap?
Yeah, your new crap.
My Fast and Furious neck tat?
27?
Oh, so fun fact. Scott goes, "Oh, is that a quarter mile?" And I said, "No, it's like the thing." And
Why
then-
would he think that's a quarter mile?
Well, because a quarter mile is 1,320 feet. So now I'm like, why is it 1327?
Yeah.
The house, and not 1320?
Maybe because
They dropped
maybe
the
it had to be
ball.
on the right side of the street.
They were like, "Oh, this is the odd side."
We were so close.
So close.
Damn. Yeah, no, I got a Fast and Furious neck tat because family.
Family.
Yeah, I'm gonna give it to everyone at the store. I'm gonna bring the gun and I'm gonna 1327 all over everyone.
When do we start having guests who have worked on the Fast movies come in?
I mean, there's that one that's a big fan that was from Tokyo Drift. We could probably get her.
Yeah.
But I don't know anyone else.
Your neighbor?
My neighbor.
Doesn't she live across the street from you?
She wasn't in Fast and Furious.
Tokyo Drift? She
No.
was the girlfriend of the football player.
No.
No.
That person you're talking about is a friend of the shop.
Oh.
But the person across the street is from Fallout.
Oh, okay, same thing.
Yeah. Anyway, so yeah, I got that. What are we talking? Why are we talking about me? Let's talk
We were
about
talking
me.
about your crap. You brought it up. You
Crap.
talked about your crap tattoos.
Okay, Crap Hound. Yeah. So we posted about Crap Hound today, and then Tuesday we posted about the brand new coin pouches designed by Wizard of Barge.
Yeah, they look dope.
You saw them, yeah?
Yeah, I peeked.
Yeah, they're cool. They're very cool. We've actually been out of normally we would get our new drop and then we would have enough till basically the next drop.
Yeah.
But this last one we got for our 2-year anniversary and they were gone like within a week.
Yeah, that's what happens when you stay up for 72 hours.
It's fucked up because people are all into them now. Which is cool.
Yeah,
it's
it's
cool.
cool.
It's pretty cool.
You know, people get pissed whenever they come in and ask for tokens. They're like, "Where's my pouch?" I'm like, "We don't have any. I'm sorry. Here's a
Sorry.
pee cup instead."
Take this piss cup.
Yeah.
Yeah. The piss cup is a pretty good consolation prize if you ask me.
Stool. I'm sorry.
It's
Yeah.
a stool sample, right?
Stool sample.
Yeah, and we've used every single one of them and recycled them.
Mm-hmm.
You know. Anywho, and then Wednesday we announced we already announced it, but we showed pics of the Revenge of mixtape, little cassette tape. It's going in the vending machine.
Yeah.
It's it's like
I don't think I saw that.
yeah. Well, you saw it.
I did?
We dropped it on Wednesday.
You're
It's
right.
Today's Thursday.
Today's Thursday. Shit, I'm so stupid. I'm sorry. I was like, huh? Oh, yeah.
And then Thursday, if all goes as planned, when we drop this podcast, we're also dropping the Crocodile Jackson Flash that he'll be tattooing at the event. And then Friday, I forget. I don't even know. Oh, the big secret thing that we can't talk about.
Renee wrapping a cake.
Renee wrapping a cake.
Wow. I'm so happy.
Anyway, it's gonna be a fun event. Like I said, we don't really have anything else leading up to it, except we are doing our Billie Eilish listening party on Friday, which is gonna be a hoot.
I'm
think
excited for that.
There's all kinds of this is an unofficial listening party, so don't get it twisted. But they're doing like an actual listening party at the Forum.
Yeah,
Okay.
when is that? I just heard
I think
about
it's
it this morning.
it's Friday. It's also Friday, but it ends at 7 and ours starts at 7.
Hey, there you go.
So there you go.
Come after party with us.
Yeah, and they are also she's doing like a merch drop at Complex on Fairfax in
cool.
that little hype area where Supreme is.
Oh,
That area's
yeah. I like that area.
everything
Yeah.
is so hype over there, but it's also a pain to get into.
And it's also just basically smeared wall to wall with shit.
Yeah.
It's disgusting over there.
Really?
Have you ever
Yeah,
been
it's
over
really
there?
gross.
Like where Cantor's is? You've been to Cantor's, yeah?
Who's a cantor?
God
You gotta go to
damn.
Cantor's.
You don't know Cantor's?
No. What's cantor?
It's like a Jewish deli / diner. It's been there for 100 years.
Okay.
It's real good.
Yeah.
All right. I'll go.
It's
to
a
And
great
they're
little
open
diner.
24/7.
A deli is?
It's like they're famous for like
The Red Hot Chili Peppers. Was it the Red Hot Chili Peppers?
huh?
Yeah, the Kibitz room there. That's like where some of them got their start. and
Yeah,
they're
they
there
also have a little
frequently.
bar attached to it and a little stage, and they do performances in there.
Cool.
It's not the Red Hot.
Warriors performed there. We
Yeah,
were supposed
the
to
Kibitz
go.
room?
Yeah, we didn't go.
I love the Warriors.
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 Yeah, sure. You're so stupid.
Just trying to stay relevant.
Yeah, wow.
I know what's going on.
Yeah, so the Billie Eilish thing's gonna be fun.
Yeah.
As always, dress up. There's gonna be some people dressed up, and I cannot wait.
I can't wait to see it.
I can't wait. I did a deep dive. Not a deep dive. I was like looking into like potentially dressing up myself.
Uh-huh.
But I think I'm just gonna wear my Balenciaga shoes and call it a day.
You're not gonna go as Phineas?
I would just look like Coral.
Fuck you.
I am excited about this episode of the podcast because we are. I'm gonna call it right now. We're starting a new story arc.
Okay.
I know I said we started
Yeah.
a new story arc, but I feel like that was just mid-season filler. You know, this is a new story arc because it has come to my attention that Coral, along with Kenzie, have not seen any of the John Wick movies,
Oh.
which is
Had not.
not.
Mm.
And it's kind of mind blowing to me because it's actually a really good series, and we'll get into it. But Stern Pinball is putting out a new pinball machine for John Wick, and so I felt like it was a good kind of tie-in to watch the movies, talk about them, and then play the pinball machine.
Yeah, I
and
think that's fun.
Yeah, and maybe do some other things. I don't know.
Yeah, who knows?
Anyway, so that being said, we all watched John Wick #1 last night.
y'all
not
did?
together. We watched it.
Okay.
I've seen it a billion times now.
A billion?
A billion.
At
Coming from the
least.
man that doesn't like to rewatch movies.
I don't, but
Just these 7.
just Fast and Furious movies and John Wick movies.
Okay.
No, we've. I think I started watching them around when the third one was coming out. So I watched the first 2, saw the third one, and then I think, or maybe
I feel like you saw the second one and then drugged me along for the third one.
And then when the fourth one came out, we rewatched 1, 2, and 3.
Okay.
So we haven't seen them that many times, but it still hits for sure.
Yeah.
So anyway, you and Kenzie had your little movie night. Is Sundays like Mikey works late or something? Is that why it's movie night?
No, Mikey was there.
Oh, he was
Okay.
there?
Yeah, normally he just stays at home, but he
That's
was
a
like,
lot of testosterone for one room.
yeah. Okay.
You sent me a picture. Kenzie and Coral, I texted them and I was like, do not fast forward through the dog stuff. And Coral sent me a picture of Twilight and she said, we're watching Twilight instead.
Yeah.
And I was like, ooh, better don't.
It was perfect because I got home and Molly was usually she just puts something on the background, like plays music, whatever. And she always picks the like clips of Twilight on the TV. It's not the clips.
What?
Clips of Twilight are on the
No.
TV. So it's like random music, and then it's just like Bella running through the forest, Edward jumping off a tree. And I'm
What
like,
the fuck? What kind of lesbian nonsense is that?
hey, I don't know. We're working on it.
All right, cool.
But it was perfect, yeah.
Yeah.
But then Kenzie was like JK and then sent me a picture of them watching it. But the one thing about the picture that stood out to me that she sent was the giant bag of nerd gummy clusters right in front, which leads me to the question, did you put gummy clusters on your chicken bacon ranch sandwich?
We didn't do the chicken bacon ranch sandwich.
Oh, okay.
We just did a bunch of snacks, and it was great.
Okay.
What kind of snacks did you do?
We have the gummy clusters, we have the ruffles, we have
Yeah.
some pretzels, some cookies.
Wow.
Yeah.
All
Just
right.
sugar.
White girl dinner.
Uh-huh.
Cool. We did goodles.
Goodles? Which
Yeah.
one?
Cacio e pepe.
Cashew pepe?
Yeah. Cacio e pepe.
Lovely.
With chicken. With chicken,
Nice,
of
nice,
course. The
okay.
cacio e pepe was good.
I
It
love
had-
that word.
Do you know what?
I don't know what a
that
cacio
is?
pepe is.
It's like pepper and
Butter
butter,
and
I
cream,
think.
I think.
So you just had buttered noodles.
basically.
It was goodles.
Okay.
Yeah.
And
Cacio
it was
pepe.
like macaroni sized ones, and then it was like pepper and cream. It was good. It was way better than the Chetty Mac.
God,
Yeah, I
dude,
think the Chetty Mac might be my least favorite, actually.
100%.
I
Yeah.
love a Chetty Mac.
Yeah.
Whatever. I'll
there
try
you go.
Cheche Pepe.
Cheche pepe.
Yeah.
Anyway, okay. So you watched John Wick. Let's talk.
Oh my God. I can see why you like it.
Yeah.
It's very gay. I mean, it is. It's the same.
Why do you think all the movies are gay?
Because it's the same as Fast and Furious, just with more bullets. It is really good though.
Yeah.
I really enjoyed it. I did not like the dog scene.
Yeah.
So,
Did you cry?
oh my God, yes. It was.
I turned to Jeff and I was like, Coral's crying right now.
I know. I forgot
It's brutal.
I remember that they kill the dog or whatever, and that's the part that like drives him crazy. I forgot that it was all like he gets the dog because his wife dies, and it's like the one thing
I'll
that
cry
like,
right now.
reminds
Stop.
him
Stop. I'll cry right
of
now.
it, and it was the only thing. Yeah,
Yeah.
So Kinsey brought over these joints, which she informed me she's not the one that goes in and buys weed. Mikey does.
Okay.
And so she went in there
Like
and,
a gentleman.
I
Yeah.
know. And so
Plus, he's got the look.
yeah, he was like, oh, the weed. But he usually buys like the cheap joints, and she got hustled. They sold her like $25 joints.
Oh my
They're like
God.
this big. They work fantastically though. I took 2 hits and I was like, oh. But it got really intense when the dog scene happened. And fuck you and fuck Scott, because I was like, is it bad? And you're like, no. It's like super
To be
quick.
honest, I thought a lot more of it was. I forgot the scene that happens immediately after.
With the trail of blood, where the
Yeah,
dog crawled up next to his face.
Oh my God.
And was just like died next to him.
Oh, don't make me cry right now. I will.
That was so sad.
Yeah,
It was so sad.
I
Like,
got
tear up.
all like teary eyed.
I know.
It was so. Oh my God.
Yeah.
It was so bad because I just started sobbing and I looked over and this Molly's just shoving her mouth full of fucking gummy clusters. Look at this.
This is
tear.
the second time you cried on the podcast. I
didn't
love it.
Well, this one, that's a fucking sad movie.
Yeah.
I hate it. I won't ever rewatch it again. But
You don't have to. You
Yep.
get everything you need out of this movie to watch the rest of them without having to go back and revisit this one.
Yeah, totally.
but he fucked them up, and he fucked them up so good. All of his kills were so clean, and it was so smooth. It was like him just doing ballet around these motherfuckers.
That's what I told Kenzie. Is I felt like because the movies as they go on get more and more intense, and the fight scenes just get longer and longer and longer, and it's like watching ballet because they're like dancing and it's like insane, and it's so like
if you can find clips that they did of the training beforehand where you see Keanu learning it, because he does probably
Friend
like
of the
85% of the stunts, I would say, and he is doing all those movements, and the choreography is all like very fast paced, and you see him like do it all. There's some cool videos of that
That's
process.
pretty cool.
So okay, the movie's great. Let's talk about it. Did you take copious notes?
Copious notes.
Did you take any notes?
No, because it's all up here.
All right.
So the organization I don't understand.
Yeah. Well,
do they go into that more?
Oh, big time.
Yeah.
Okay. Because I was like, there's not enough getting like answered, but then it was like he got out because he did this impossible like whatever. That guy's son, the bad guy's son. I don't like him already from the Game of Thrones. Piece of shit.
Alfie Allen.
Lily Allen's brother.
Yeah, Lily Allen.
Lily Allen's. Yeah. He looks such like a little twat in this.
Yeah.
Like a little baby back bitch. And I'm like, you deserve this.
I think this was pre Game of Thrones, right?
No, this is not pre Game of Thrones.
Really? Oh, because this was like 2014. This was only 10 years ago, I think. The first movie came out, something like that.
Yeah.
I'll look it up.
This was mid Game of Thrones.
Anyway, continue.
Whatever. I do like the little hotel, like how it's all set up, where it's like, oh, you're in a hotel with a bunch of like hitmen, I guess. That girl though, Preston.
Oh, Perkins.
Perkins. Fuck you, Perkins. When she got shot in the head multiple times, I was just like, yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
I was like, those guys must be pretty good shots not to like shoot each other.
Shoot each other. Yeah.
Right? Yeah, that's what I was like, because it's not like anyone's pointing down.
They all drop at the same time. I know.
This is hilarious.
It's just part of it.
Oh my god.
Do you, what is it? Who do you think would win though? Dom or
John Wick?
John Wick?
John Wick.
Yeah.
I don't know.
John
I
Wick.
think it would be a stalemate because I think they equally there's more car stuff in the later movies that I think they would like
John Wick.
Yeah.
100%.
I mean, he's already in that Mustang. Him drifting. Was the dog in the car when he was doing that? I always
right,
wonder.
just
Yeah.
puking.
Yeah.
I assume so. This was the first time I noticed it when they're at the gas station. After he takes the dog and they leave and then he's pumping gas. Over his shoulder, as Alfie Allen's talking to him, there's all these like dog bed and dog toys and stuff sitting in the back seat.
Great. I did not see that thing.
I had not. This was like the third time I've seen this movie, and that was the first time I clocked that.
Great. Well,
Yeah.
Thank you for telling me.
Yeah,
I was
yeah.
going to cry about that on the way home. The dog also so like well trained.
Yeah.
Who trains that puppy? Because come fix my idiot dogs.
Like, well, they didn't have to have him for very long, I guess. But that dog was, a little beagle.
You didn't have to
so
say that.
cute.
Well,
You didn't have to say that.
when he crawls into the bed.
Oh my god!
Yeah.
He was a little. Stop it! You're trying to make me cry.
He just sits on it. And he's
Oh.
like, come up here.
So,
He gives him a bowl of cereal
yeah, cornflake.
Well,
with the milk.
I did turn to Jeff and I was like, this is kind of fucked up that she's like, give him a dog, but don't give him any dog supplies.
I know.
It also was weird. So like. It's the same as Fast and Furious because so much happens and it's just like, okay, cool. We're going to go with that because this woman drops off a dog, doesn't like
At,
say
like-
anything,
At like 8 p.m.
and was just like, cool, here you go, bye. I'm like,
What?
What's she dropping off? I was like, oh, it's a dog.
Yeah.
I don't get it.
You don't get late night dog drop offs?
I would love a late
Doggy
night
doggy dash?
I would love that.
Like, here's this little dog.
No more dog talk.
Oh, so sorry.
So I do like how in these fight scenes, he actually like makes sure they're fucking dead.
Yeah.
And it's like,
He's like, boom, 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 boom.
yeah, like, he kept
Headshot.
running out of bullets. And I was like, well, stop shooting them 7 times. But they were great.
They were dead.
Yeah.
Yeah, that club scene was awesome.
Yeah. The red circle.
Oh, I
Red
know.
Circle, yeah.
There's that bathhouse in there is an actual place in New York. It's like a spa that you can go
Really?
to. Yeah, with it's not dark like that. But yeah, those baths where what's his face is drinking the champagne. Yeah, we were gonna go there that one last time we were there. Remember? And then Eli ended up going. It was a whole thing. It was very
I don't
expensive.
remember.
But
Yeah.
anyway, you can go there and it's like a spa.
Is the club on top of it?
I don't think that's
think
a
so.
real thing. But
Okay, because I'd feel really gross down there.
Yeah, right.
Like, hearing like upstairs, and I'm
I
just
know.
You know what I also
I
like?
know.
I also like that John Wick very much respects like the working man.
yeah.
Yeah, the security guard.
Yeah, he's like,
Why don't you
you're just
take the
doing your
night
job.
off?
Take that off.
Yeah. He is a little cringy though in his acting. Like some of the stuff he was saying and how he says it, I was just like, oh, like I didn't
Yeah.
like it. When he's tied up and he's like explaining to the guy, it was the one thing that I had, and your son took it. I was like,
So yeah, I'm thinking I'm back.
yes.
Pretty good.
Yeah, there's a lot of Hobbes quotes were in there.
Yeah.
I feel like.
Yeah, there doesn't the movie doesn't really have any cringy moments in my opinion. Like you watch Fast and Furious and there's like a lot of cringy moments, but that's like part of the fun.
Yeah.
This one's like pretty serious.
I think this one's pretty streamlined is the thing. Like it is fast and it is in and out and it doesn't mince words. I think every word that's on screen matters.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know that there's anything you could cut out of it and keep it flowing any better.
Did y'all watch it with the subtitles on?
No.
No.
Oh my God,
You guys
you
watch it with the subtitles on?
I love the subtitles. I have to.
I hate that because
Really?
I can't pay
He can't do that.
So it was so funny because they have the subtitles fixed to the movie, and so it's like normal print, but then like serious words would be like huge and like match
'cause
the
they have-
colors.
yeah.
and I was like, this is so fucking intense.
Yeah.
It was cool. I
They
liked
do
it.
that. They do that more and more in the where they put the subtitles and they're like big, colorful, and like they do that throughout the series.
Yeah.
It's pretty interesting.
Yeah, I like subtitles.
The second, third, and fourth movie, we get into like the organization a lot more, and it's pretty crazy.
Yeah.
It's really good.
I think the second one takes kind of the biggest leaps in explaining.
and we go more into the hotel and like what the coins are and like
Yeah.
all that kind of
Yeah, I
stuff.
wanted to know about the coins.
Yeah.
You learn more as it goes for
Yeah.
sure. They do an excellent job in this series about also showing, not telling.
Yeah.
There's not a lot of like explaining what things are, but you see how they're used,
Yeah.
Okay.
and it's really interesting.
Yeah, we only saw the fourth movie once in theater, so I'm excited to see that again because like it's the fourth one's 3 hours long, and it's like I remember it being just like exhausting, like so much
In like
fighting.
in a good way, and not
Yeah,
like
it was great, but
came out and like whew, you
yeah.
nap.
I think all of the movies have like 90% on Rotten Tomatoes, something like that. But okay, what else? There's another dog at the end.
Yeah, I like how he got like he's just opened up this door and was like, "You're coming home with me."
Yeah, the rest of you can stay here and die.
Did you on the did you see on the the sheet on the dog? It was like scheduled to put down or something. There's like a red stamp on it.
Who? Why would they do that?
I mean,
I
what
thought,
they
okay,
do.
no, I didn't read that. I
Oh,
was too
no.
busy crying. God, but it, oh, I thought it was kind of shitty that he just took one.
Yeah.
And then I was like, also, is that someone else's dog?
that one
No,
was not.
Okay.
all those dogs are getting put down.
I don't think they don't all have the stamp.
Oh my
You're just
God.
trying to make her cry.
I hate that. What a terrible. Oh. But that dog in the second and third and fourth is okay, right?
Yeah, that dog
It's not going
stays
to be
around a
another
lot.
dead
dog's-
dog.
No.
No, in fact, in the third movie, there's some fucking badass dogs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Halle Berry's got these 2 attack dogs that she
Oh, Halle Berry.
uses for everything.
They have bulletproof vests.
Oh, really?
And she
Yeah.
she like it's like the same kind of level of fighting, but she's like the dogs are like going. It's crazy.
Yeah, it's so good.
But they're okay.
They're
Yeah.
okay. Yeah,
Okay.
well, yes,
I think so.
yeah, that may be a little bit of a
I
spoiler,
don't
but
know.
yes.
Do we find out what the impossible job was?
No, I think they allude to it when they say he says I gave him an impossible task, and that's why we are stationed how we are. Like essentially, I think what they were getting at is that he went and like killed an entire like syndicate of mobsters or whatever. So then those
So they
guys could
fill
rise to
in.
power.
Yeah,
But
I think he should have just gave him his son. And also, is that guy dead?
yeah, he's dead
Oh, he is? Because
Yeah.
he was like, I'll see you later. And I was like,
in hell.
in hell.
oh, okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
mm.
No, he's dead. Yeah, I know. And the whole Willem Dafoe thing, I forgot about that too.
yeah. I forgot Willem Dafoe was in this one at all.
Really?
Yeah, Mr. Green Goblin. I was like, hey.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
and Perkins was Jared Padalecki's wife from Supernatural.
I did not like her.
No,
As soon as I
Really?
was like,
I thought you were gonna love her.
she was supposed to be Wonder Woman.
Really?
She did the pilot for that Wonder Woman series. At,
Oh, Adrian
CW.
Palicki.
no, thank
Yeah.
you.
She's actually married to him.
Yeah.
Oh,
We have our Wonder Woman, and she makes goodles.
yeah, Gal Gadoodles.
Galagadoodles.
Yeah, there's the next movie, the second movie has Ruby Rose.
I can't get behind that either.
Yeah, well, she's mute.
Yeah,
She doesn't speak.
What?
She's mute.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right?
Like
Yeah,
in this
yeah.
one, she's basically played the same character in like
Yeah.
3 different properties.
She's just a badass with tats, and she
Yeah.
doesn't speak.
Yeah.
Okay, good for her.
So it's the best role she's ever
yeah,
had.
for sure.
I hope you're into tatty ladies because there's just more of them every movie.
More tatty ladies.
Tatted
More
ladies.
tatty ladies.
with
Okay.
fucking- ooh, I there's so much to talk about when talking about the John Wick series. It's hard to only talk about the first movie.
Yeah. Because it does. It's like it does this amazing thing with like lore where
Yeah.
it just kind of gives it to you here and gives it to you there, and a lot of it's visual.
Yeah.
And you kind of got to pick up on it as it goes instead of like stopping and being like, this is don't.
Yeah.
They run the call center. It's really good.
It was a really good movie. I'm glad I watched it. But really, though, we could have done without the dog and the wife dying. It could have just been like, oh my God, wait.
No, it's the 2. You got to have the 2.
Yeah.
I lost it whenever it was William Defoe. Said that right.
Yeah, you
Walks
did.
up to him and he was like,
Well, it's Willem.
Willem?
Like,
Like
Like Will I Am?
No, like the drag queen.
yeah.
Cool. Okay, Willem Defoe walks up and I can't remember what he said, but he was like, you look like something. He was like, I'm retired.
Yeah.
And when he said that, I thought he said something else, and I had to
no.
stop, and I lost it. But it was a pretty funny movie.
Yeah.
I like how they shot it. It looked great. I'm excited to watch the other 3.
They push a lot of their action scenes. I'm thinking specifically of something in the 4th movie, the where they're changing the way that you see the action happening, and they're reinventing it every time. It's really cool.
It's pretty
kind of how
crazy.
like they reinvent the stunts in
Okay.
Fast and Furious, and they kind of try and figure out new and exciting ways to kind of do it.
Yeah.
They do a really great job in this series
If
with
he
that.
goes to space and to
There's no
assassinate
space.
someone, I'll lose it.
It's basically more of the same.
Time travel. He goes back and saves his wife.
there is only 4, though. Oh my God.
Yeah, there's
That'd be
only
great.
4. There's only 4. But
not the dog, his wife.
the director, Chad Stileski, he's a stunt guy. And he has only directed the 4 John Wick movies.
Good for him.
Yeah, real good for him. But he did I think he was the stunt coordinator for like Deadpool, the Wolverine, the Expendables, Hunger Games, a bunch of shit.
What a resume.
Iron Man.
Wow.
I just thought of something else they
Twilight.
did
No,
in
I'm
the
kidding.
first movie that was like
What?
What?
when he's got the collar for the dog, he puts it right next to his wife's.
Yeah.
Bracelet.
I know I lost. I said, you son of a bitch. God. What he did, though, was so justified.
Yeah,
Kill them all.
yeah, absolutely.
It
It is funny. There are very few movies where you could be like, this guy's taking all these people on for what? But then you add the wife getting the dog for him, and it all turns into like,
He
bring it
also
on.
did a
They all
good
deserve
job. He did a good job at the Red Circle not having any collateral damage.
Yeah,
Like he was like very like cautious about like where he was shooting and stuff.
yeah.
So that was pretty cool.
There's a lot of shooting like down when he's in the crowd.
Yeah.
I liked it a lot.
Also, they do a great job of beating the shit out of him at the same time, so it doesn't
Yeah.
feel unearned.
There is a in the 4th movie there's a UFC guy in it.
Which one?
He's in the fat suit.
Yeah, I forget what his
Who
name
is?
is.
Let me see. What's his name? Talk to me about him.
His
Narbe.
stunt stuff was really what they did with him while he was in a bodysuit was pretty awesome.
Yeah.
Is it?
He's got big kingpin energy.
I don't know who is a UFC
Kingpin.
guy and who
Kingpin.
isn't. Marco Zaror? That's not a UFC guy.
I don't know. There was a part where he goes to kill the son, which we were like, as he was walking up in slow motion,
Yeah,
pretty cool. It was Kinsey and Molly were like talking back and forth. They were like, yeah, you're going to kill him good. Like, take your time, like, really fuck him up. And then he just goes over there and goes, boop, shoots him. And they were like, they like switch sides. They were like, you made the right decision. Straight to the point. It was really funny.
Scott Adkins?
Scott Adkins.
Is that a guy?
I don't know who
I mean,
Scott
it is a
Adkins
guy.
It is a guy.
I don't know which one the UFC guy is.
Did you just Google UFC John Wick 4?
I guess I could do that. UFC John Wick 4. This is riveting content.
It is.
Who's the UFC fighter in John Wick 4? Scott Adkins.
I have never seen that guy before in my life.
Adkins with Adkins.
I mean,
I'm looking at him. That's him.
none of the successful UFC fighters show up in movies.
That's true. Only the shitty ones do, because they need a second career path.
I'll flip the table right now.
Well, you got to do something after your legs break.
Yeah.
It's a titanium leg now. You can't say anything. You got metal elbows.
I'm not UFC
he's
fighting.
working with an advantage now.
That's what I
Yeah.
said. Conor McGregor's out here with metal rods,
Yeah.
beating people up with them.
Yeah, kick those shins now. See what happens.
Anyway, I'm excited to watch the second one and third one again and talk about it with you. So we have more to talk about. But any other thoughts on the film?
No, I'm just confused on where we're going with this.
Yeah.
Where it's like, was he just got a taste and he was like, now I'm fucking hungry?
Well, no, now that he's back, the word is out there that he's back.
Yeah, and I think they do a good job. They did not expect this movie to be this successful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So they intentionally didn't, like, there's no after credits, there's no nothing. They just put it out to see what happened. And it blew up. It was super successful.
Yeah,
Based
the
on-
next three movies happen, or I think it's all of them are like back to, like, the timeline is like back to back. So it's like immediately the next day.
Oh, I love that.
It's like
Yeah.
every movie is like that.
Is he also the same in every movie though? Not just John Wick. I think Keanu Reeves is just the absolute same.
Yeah.
Pretty much. Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, it's great because he feels very stiff when he's fighting, but he's also such a badass.
He feels intentional.
Yeah.
Like, I don't have to move any further than this. This is exactly what's necessary.
Yeah. Yeah, what I like about the John Wick movies is the way that they film the action is very much like the camera's just there and the action's happening. There's not like much trickery to it, you know? So it's just, you can really, that's why I feel like it's like ballet, because you're like watching the whole thing kind of play out.
What was your favorite like kill scene? I have to say the car. When he's in that car drifting and pew pew, I was like, that's pretty cool.
Oh, yeah, and he's like shooting them.
yeah,
as
the
he's
guy
drifting.
gets on the hood, and I'm just like, effortless.
Yeah. Now you see why everyone's so pissed about not having guns in the pinball machine. But that's bullshit though, because all these cutscenes have guns.
Yeah.
So you don't need
there's just no
you don't
gun
need a
toys.
picture of the gun in there.
I think those people are just being stupid.
Yeah.
I don't care. Y'all are being brats.
You'll also see that there's a lot of he uses a lot of other things other than guns later in the movies.
Oh, I love
Yeah.
that.
Like a pencil.
Yeah, I want to see him kill 3 men with a pencil.
Yeah, you
a
will.
It's in
fucking
there.
pencil.
A fucking Baba Yaga.
Baba Yaga is, what the hell is that from?
It's a real Russian like boogeyman.
Yeah.
I think, yeah, I had a high moment and it was making me think of Anastasia, that animated movie. And I was
Oh,
like,
yeah.
Baba Yaga's in that.
Probably.
They might be. I never saw Anastasia, but I imagine.
That's a pretty cool, that's a pretty cool nickname to have. If you're
Yeah.
the Baba
It's
Yaga.
pretty cool.
Yaga Baga.
He's the one you sent to kill the fucking boogeyman.
Ooh. And the song, he has his own song.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool.
But it was all Marilyn Manson,
Yeah.
and he's canceled.
What do you mean?
What do you mean? What do I mean?
The song is Marilyn Manson's?
All the music from the first movie was like all Marilyn Manson.
No, I meant the guy when he was like singing the Russian like folk song.
The like Russian
Baga
vibe type
Yaga,
deal.
you know, something
Yeah.
Russian. Baga
Yeah.
Yaga. Yeah.
Yeah. I have a bunch of Keanu Reeves tattoos. Did you know that about me?
No.
You didn't?
No. What are they?
I've got one here.
Time for a tattooer.
I got stupid. I've got one right here on my leg. It says it was full of cans, and it's a baby carriage full of cans.
What's that from?
It's from Speed.
Okay.
Have you seen Speed?
No.
Oh my god.
Oh my
All right,
god.
well, there's that, and then I've got this one here. It says Ted Theodore Logan.
Who's a great president?
Oh my god, that's from Bill and Ted. That's Keanu Reeves' name in the movie.
Yeah, we sell their comic books at Revenge Of. You can come get them.
Yeah.
Okay, and then I got this one here. It says Via Con Dios from Point Break.
Break, yeah.
God damn it. Have you seen any of those movies?
I've seen Point Break. It's been a really long
the
time.
original.
The original, yes. Where they're on the boat.
No, that's the remake.
Oh. No. I haven't then. I don't know.
Oh my God. This podcast just got sad. Now I'm
Been
sad.
God.
What's your favorite Keanu Reeves movie?
The Matrix? I love Neo.
Toy Story 4.
Oh my God. He does it. What is Evil Knievel?
What was that movie where he played Keanu Reeves? In,
It was a dating movie.
yeah. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
It was real cute.
Yeah, and he was like playing himself, and she was dating him, and he was being weird.
I hope he comes back to the shop.
One day he'll
Yeah.
come back, maybe.
Maybe if we get something, he'll come see
We've got
it.
Berserker comics galore now,
Mm-hmm.
so you can come look at them or whatever.
He just seems like a real nice person.
Always be my baby,
Always
That
be my
was it, yeah.
baby.
my maybe.
My maybe. Oh, maybe.
Did you see that? It was on Netflix. It
Was it rom-com?
It's Randall Park and Ali Wong.
Mm-mm.
You know any of those people?
I know Ali Wong.
Yeah,
Yeah, from Beef.
yeah. From
Yeah. That's
Beef
all
was
over.
great.
There you
Yeah,
go.
Beef was great.
Yeah. Always be my maybe was really good.
It was really cute.
It was written by Ali Wong and Randall Park. Anywho, all right. Well, that's been the first installment of our 4-part John Wick series. Let's move on to a little segment I like to call Coral's Corner. Oh no!
Well, hello.
What was
A
that?
rim shot.
What? That's better. Okay, couple things. We got a lot going on in the UFC right now.
Ooh.
Oof!
I know you're excited.
I am.
So
Not.
June's gonna be fucking nuts.
Yeah.
Yes.
Is that when 303 is?
Yes.
I was
Yeah.
before you get into it real
Mhm.
quick, we were talking about ticket prices, and so I was looking them up, and then I said I'm just gonna go ahead and get one, and I clicked on it, and I put one in my cart, and I took it all the way to the checkout thing right in front of her,
Uh-huh.
and then I said JK.
Yeah. What an ass. I still think though, if you bought one ticket and went by yourself, that would be hilarious.
I agree.
Yeah. I wouldn't even be mad. I
Really?
feel like you would have a horrible time.
Yeah, I definitely would.
I
Yes.
just have a panic attack.
Yeah, I'm not into it.
They're almost like, oh, hey, this is my corner. What's going on?
Hey, this is my corner.
And we're back. But yeah. Okay. So first though, we have Islam Makhachev and
Ooh.
Dustin Poirier,
Mhm.
who Dustin Poirier and Conor McGregor just fought, but it went to doctor stoppage.
Mhm.
So
Doctor stoppage.
yeah, because that's when it's like,
Doctor came in to
Oh,
stop
I
it.
thought it was a character. I thought it was a character that came in and they like tag teamed him in.
Mhm.
Doctor stoppage.
no. Okay.
All right.
So yeah, they're fighting. That's going to be nuts. And on the same card, we have Sean Strickland and Paulo Costa.
Oh.
Okay.
Yeah, Paulo Costa has, like, I don't know. He's an idiot. These two guys are idiots. I hope they both knock each other out at the same time. So we're going to watch that live
Mm-hmm.
at Revenge of Saturday,
Oh.
June 1st. Mhm,
Yeah.
mhm. And then June 22nd, we have Robert Whittaker.
Whittaker the Undertaker.
Yeah. And Kamzat Chivev.
Whoa.
Kamzat Chivev. Fucking bitch. God. Kamzat Chimaev.
Do you?
What? Can you just say that
me
last
see.
name? Chimaev. Chimaev.
Chimave?
There.
Maybe if you spent
Is
more
that-
time practicing these names in front of the mirror instead of flexing.
Whoa.
Shots fired.
You know that would help
Shots fired.
anyways. I hate these buttons. God. And then June 29th, we got McGregor and Chandler.
McGregor and Chandler.
McGregor and
Chandler Bing.
Chandler.
Mm.
Okay.
No, he's dead.
Which,
Oh.
if you're still out there, I still don't have a ticket for 303.
You still don't have a ticket? I got
No.
mine.
Fuck off. But anyways, that's the UFC and I'm very excited for it.
Yeah.
But I do have to ask a question.
Yeah.
Shoot.
Not fight related.
Shoot.
One of my old friends texted me and brought up an old story.
Mhm.
Do y'all know what a fecal transplant is?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. I'm going to dig myself a hole. Have y'all ever done that before?
What?
No.
No. Is that where you shit into someone else's butt?
No. it's-
No.
Oh.
Ew.
Oh, then no, I don't know what it is.
Okay. So,
I mean, you're not far.
Is that when you shit and you put it in the freezer and then you use the frozen thing to
Okay.
no?
Continue.
All right.
yeah, okay. So, this was a tough time in my life.
Yeah.
Tennessee, weed is not legal, and it is very hard to come by. But my friend has, he is now an MP. This will explain it because he has really bad IBS, and
Yep.
in order for him to shit, he needed a fecal transplant, and it was very expensive. All his money was going into school, and so he asked me, "Would you shit in this container?" in exchange for about $500 worth of weed.
Yeah.
And
Wow.
yes, yeah.
That's a lot of weed.
Well, it was like a hobby. He wasn't like a big smoker, but he lived in like Alabama on a farm, and all he did was grow weed. And it was really good weed. I got quite a bit.
So you shit in a bucket for weed?
Yeah. He was a real gentleman about it.
Hey, and you know what? Could do worse.
I know. Could do worse.
I don't understand. Okay, wait. So they take like the enzymes from poo and they put it up your pooper? What?
It is to get like the bacteria, the living bacteria, and
You can make a lot of money if you do it. It's just like you have to go to the doctor, and if you're going to be the person shitting, you have to get all these tests. It takes some time.
How do you know this dude isn't just a freak?
Because he
wanted
was
some of your
shitting right
shit.
after that.
I mean, does it matter?
I got my drugs. I'm fine.
Yeah, sure.
Like,
You
what do you
didn't-
mean?
all right.
It was
fair enough.
so much weed, and I was just like,
Yeah,
Great.
$500 worth of weed is a lot of weed, I imagine.
Yeah,
yeah.
I think so.
But it was crazy. He brought me this like insulated cooler and it had this Tupperware in it, like fancy, like glass Tupperware.
Like a Pyrex?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, I just
You
set.
shit in a Pyrex?
It was a good shit too.
Wow,
And then
okay.
I had to put it in my fridge, and then I go to work, and they're
Okay,
like,
that's the point where I'd be like, no.
No, I'm not
What?
gonna. You better
But
buy me a
that-
fridge to put it in.
but it was in a sealed container in a like an isolated cooler.
Yeah, but that fridge, every time I open it,
You'd be like,
I'm gonna know
"Is
that-
that shit stink?
I'm
Can I smell
gonna
shit?"
know that fridge had shit in it.
Yeah.
Well, he was gonna like go to the doctor and do
Yeah.
it, but all of his money was going into school,
Yeah.
and it's pretty expensive.
Sure.
It's like a couple thousand like dollars, but
After you get someone else's shit,
yeah, because they like
There's
they
still the
basically-
procedure.
maybe
like-
I should get one of those.
You probably should, mount to God. But they sell you on because it's like prime shit that you're getting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then they have to like mix it and they put it in you.
Mhm.
And then you shit good. And so,
Yeah.
but
Wow.
yeah. I just think it's
That's-
funny that a piece of me lives in someone right now.
Like forever? Or isn't it just the one shit?
I don't know. I just like to think
Is this-
of a part
is
of
this-
me is there.
Is this the
Wow.
best that gay couples can have hope for nowadays?
What do you mean?
Like straight people,
Uh-huh.
things live in them, babies
Yeah.
and whatnot.
Yeah.
Gross.
I mean, he's straight. So
Yeah.
Yeah,
basically, I've been inside a straight man.
that's the dream.
I mean, you basically scissored him butt to butt.
He like that story got brought up, and I was just like, I forgot about that.
Yeah.
And I was like, thank you for putting that back in my brain.
That's a good story.
yeah,
Actually.
just I don't know. You do what you do for drugs sometimes.
Yeah. Did you shit directly into the Pyrex or did you shit into like a toilet and then put it in the Pyrex?
I would. What do you want me like fish scoop my shit out?
Yeah.
Tong it?
I don't know.
Mm-mm. No, I just Pyrex down.
You put the Pyrex down like on a towel
Now just put it on the floor. Why do I need a
and
towel?
then you just squatted over it. You didn't even do it in the bathtub? You animal.
Hey, she sleeps there.
What if you got a little bit of like
I
got
do
on the
sleep there.
side?
It didn't. You just why are you shitting crazy? Just sit down and
Listen,
shit.
if I was to do that,
See, this is why no one asks you for a fecal transplant.
if I was to do that, I'd put the Pyrex on the ground and it would just be like,
Painted walls. Yeah.
You'd need a whole Dexter setup.
yeah, no shit. I'd have to put Visqueen down.
I feel like you would have that scene from Dumb and Dumber where it's just everywhere, and then you would
Yeah.
come out with an empty Tupperware.
Yeah, basically. Yeah. Wow.
Next time.
Yeah,
Oh,
next
man.
time. Sorry,
Wow.
I didn't put a towel down.
Oh, man.
You know.
I'm just wow. Yeah, that's really something.
But if
Yeah.
you're out there and you need a fecal transplant, I got good shit. Call me.
And on that note, this has been Coral's Corner. Stupid.
Oh, my family will hate me.
Yeah, I know. Now that you're a viral
Oh,
sensation,
it's weird, Breeden family. There's no podcast this week.
yeah, I don't know what happened there.
Error.
Don't use
Yeah.
that Pyrex. Did you get the Pyrex back?
Hell no.
No, he
he
bought it
provided
and took it.
That's why I said he was a gentleman.
But how do you know that he didn't clean it out and put the weed in that Pyrex to give you the weed?
Well, because
Because how do you do an exchange for drugs? Same time.
Oh, same time.
Same time.
You like parked on either ends of a dirt road and slowly walked together.
Yeah.
Like opposite ends of a bridge.
Uh-huh.
We never talk about
We never.
this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Until I
and then
podcasted.
you both met at a diner and put down a bag.
Just slide it across.
Wow.
Everyone in there is like, this diner smells like shit.
How are you doing now that you're a viral sensation
What do you mean?
with your 13,000 views?
Is it 13?
It's at least. I mean, it was at like 12.5 this morning.
Who is it? Ryan Sheldon messaged me. He was
Yeah.
like, "What was it? What was in your locker? A pair of scissors?" And I was like,
Oh,
no.
I was like, "Fuck you, Ryan."
Fuck
But
you,
that
Ryan.
was pretty funny. No, and it's not fair that no one can see how big this was.
Well,
No, it
here's your visual.
was that big.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got a lot of messages of people laughing at me. I think Terry Blueberry was the only one that was like, not cool.
She was like, "That's not cool."
Yeah.
You know. Well,
It wasn't. And so now I'm a complete mess. I'm thinking about going to therapy, which
You're
is
crying?
bullshit. Yeah, I'm crying all
You're
the time.
constantly afraid.
constantly
Yes.
afraid. Well, to your in your defense,
Mm-hmm.
I have been the rubber spider has reemerged several times.
Several.
Yeah.
It won't stop.
Yeah. The funniest part is when she's walking in front of me and I just throw it along the ground in front of her because then it looks like it's moving.
Yeah. Oh God. Yeah. It's just you're gonna get me again, and I know it's gonna be bad because
Yeah.
I'm gonna forget, and then
I'll stop eventually.
I don't believe that.
I promise.
I have to like look at his apron print. I'm like, what's in there?
Yeah.
Is it there? It's there. I'm scared. I'm so sweaty talking about it right now.
Really?
I told him when we got in here, I like looked up because I feel like there's going to be a button. He's going to press and a spider's going to come down side
One
me
of
in
these
the
days
face.
I'm going to get a real one and put it in there.
No.
Oh
That
God,
would kill
you
you.
can't.
I know.
That's too much.
I wouldn't do that.
Mm-mm.
I don't even want to be around that.
No, I would cry.
Yeah.
Then I would lose my shit. Revenge of is burned into the ground. God.
I mean, you know, the only reason that clip is doing so well is because you were hilarious.
It's
in
the,
it.
it's the fuck, the damn
God
it.
damn it.
I'm like cussing like an old dad.
Yeah, I know. It's hilarious. And then you grab the knees and you're like, ugh. And
Yeah.
the sunglasses off. I mean, it really hits all the things. And you know what's great is that was the day after we put the day of that we put our new security system in. So that's how I was able to get that clip.
Crystal clear image. God.
Yeah, 4K baby.
Oh, God. Whew. Yeah.
Yeah.
Just wait. A plane's going to be underwater. I'm just going to hold it there. No more bubbles. Hey, look at that.
Release the aquatic vampires.
I tried to get him, though, because on Fortnite, I think it's Rumble Royal Lavish Lair somewhere over there. Do you know where you're like on the map?
Those are not words.
Still real. It's places you can land on the map.
Okay.
But as I'm like gliding out, I look in the water and there's an airplane submerged, and I was like, they're like, "Where are you? Why have you not landed?" I'm like, "I'm taking pictures of the airplane underwater."
Yeah.
It didn't work. He doesn't care.
No, it has to be like actually like
Real.
next to me.
God.
Yeah.
I don't know. I have nothing then. Let's go to an aquarium.
You're
I
like,
guess.
You know what? Out of like the things that I would be more afraid by nothing. Like when we were in Bora Bora and went out into the
The
ocean.
shark swimming with the sharks. Yeah.
And that you just can't see anything down there. It just
Yeah.
turns deeper and deeper.
It's pretty
blue.
fucked up, except the sharks that are swimming around you.
Yeah,
And
exactly.
they're like, don't move too fast because shiny objects will attract them.
Please make sure you don't have a watch on.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. Someone
Yep.
actually got attacked by one recently.
Oh,
on
yeah?
on one of those, not in Bora Bora, but yeah, like if you have a shiny object, the shark will come.
Y'all got in the water with sharks?
Yeah.
Why? What's wrong?
Because we were living life, you know.
Mm.
I believe it's called white nonsense.
White nonsense. Yeah. Put us in the water with the sharks.
My favorite video of people interacting with sharks is this woman or man, whatever, in a glass cage, and the shark swims by and fucking farts on them, and it's just a
Oh,
shit cloud.
Yes, I do remember
It's-
seeing
I like
that.
that.
Yeah, you would like that.
I love that.
Yeah, love
I
that.
love it. No, we went to Bora Bora in 2019 as like a big, like, we haven't been on vacation in 5 years. Let's go. That was the last time we went on vacation, if that says anything,
Yeah.
5 years ago.
God.
And we went all out. But it was me, Joe, and then like everyone else on the island was on a honeymoon. Everyone was on their honeymoon. It was insane.
How was
Yeah.
that?
It was weird. I mean,
Yeah.
but we paid for. We did everything. We did like private dinner on a private island, and like we rented a yacht for a day, and like it was awesome
The yacht for a day thing is the thing I would do.
every day.
Yeah.
5 days in a row.
Was it just y'all on the yacht?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and they took us out to like all the good swim spots, and like they made us like we would get in the water, and then they would come out with like platters of
Snacks.
Oh my God, snacks.
Yeah.
Although that one, now that I think about it, that one there was that gigantic spider. Remember?
They have spiders in Bora Bora?
Yeah, we were on the boat, and it was on the engine. I think I have a picture of it somewhere. And it was
Probably.
like that big.
Don't send that to me.
And I was like,
remember
oh my God. It was insane.
Oh God.
Lots of spiders.
Are we having a revenge of vacation in Bora Bora?
I would love. I've always wanted to do like a team building cruise, but we all work too hard for that.
You also can't stand giant boats.
Yeah.
I can be on the boat, just not next to the boat.
What about when you're getting on it though?
I
Are
will
you
have a
just like,
panic attack getting on it, but then once I'm on it, I'm fine.
You
God.
don't know that.
Yes, I did. I've been on the Queen Mary a bunch of times.
That's not going anywhere.
And why would you like a cruise ship? I feel like that would
Yeah,
be
I'm
your
not-
worst nightmare.
I'm not big
That's
on a
my
cruise
worst
ship.
nightmare.
Yeah, well, cruise ships in general are, yeah.
Tell you what, though, I'm getting to that age where those Icelandic cruises look pretty.
That's what I'm
good.
saying.
I saw those. Yeah.
A
yeah.
riverboat cruise.
Riverboat cruise?
Fuck
Oh,
yeah.
God, yes.
Sign me up. Where all the windows face out.
And you just got a bunch of blue hairs, and you're just like going out for lunch in little towns along the river.
That's what I'm saying. We're gonna like we're gonna go on one of those. It's gonna be a bunch of old people.
That's fine.
We will be the old people.
You are.
What are you talking about?
What?
I'm young. I'm a spring chicken.
We will be the old people.
No.
I am cracking up though about everyone on their honeymoon,
Yeah.
and they're just looking around. There's like 3 dudes together.
Yeah, I know. 3 fat big dudes.
Three
They're
big
like,
dudes.
What's going on?
Yeah, I know, but it was funny because we went on, like I said, we went on all of the little side excursions that you could possibly do, except you can upgrade each one. So you can either go on a private boat or like with everyone else.
With
so
the
we,
others. Yeah.
With
we
like
went-
whoever else books for that day.
So we went swimming with the sharks, but we got the private boat. So it was like a boat with like 10 people on it, and then a boat with us, and then we would go to the same spots, and then we would get in the water with everyone else, and then get back on our boat,
God.
and then and that was honestly the best way to do it.
yeah, but then Jeff says he'll get on a cruise boat with a whole bunch of
Yeah, like we got a private boat. So like in Bora Bora, the airport is an island, and then you have
Okay.
to take a boat to your hotel, which is its own island. Everything's a different island out there. So like we got the private boat from the airport to the hotel.
God.
So everyone else got off the plane, got on their big boat, and then we got on our private yacht. It was pretty good.
Gay man. Oh
Yeah.
my God.
I would do that right now if I could. Well, A, if I could afford it, and B, if we had time to do it.
Yeah.
How many of us is it? There's like 8 of us. We all split that.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
mean,
let's go
we'll
crazy.
stay in one room. That's cool.
I
Yeah.
would rather. I'm going to sleep outside with the giant spiders.
We got one of
instead.
those. We
I'll
got
tell
one
you,
of
you
those.
could sleep outside. It's real nice.
Yeah.
You could. Yeah, we got one of those overwater bungalows. It's got like the thing that looks down into the ocean.
Oh, that
and
is
then,
nice.
but then we got a pool attached to the deck, so we could get in our own pool and look out at the ocean, so you wouldn't have to get in the water.
Wait, so yeah, y'all stayed in like the honeymoon suites?
No, they
No,
were
no,
all
that
like
was that was all that it was.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Because I've
There was
looked
no
them
like.
up.
But there were people fucking on either side of us. Like, I mean, you had your own like bungalow, and then
Yeah.
there's water, and then another bungalow. But it was people would be
You just
fucking.
hear waves slapping.
Yeah. But we were there for we stayed for like 8 days in the same
Uh-huh.
spot because we didn't know you were supposed to like island hop or whatever. So people would come and go, and they'd only be there for like 2 days. And
It,
so
it tended to be the end of people's trips. Was to
Yeah,
like go
to
there
Bora
and like
Bora,
relax
'cause
for a couple of days.
it was the expensive part. That's why we did it. But anyway, so people would swap every 2 days and just be fucking in their pool next to us. It was crazy.
Well, when we launched the Patreon,
The Patreonic, yes.
yeah.
Pantasia. What is
Yeah,
it?
Pantasia. Pantasia.
Okay, when we launch the Pantasia, we can
Yeah.
do a little Bora Bora,
Yeah.
and we'll live stream the whole thing.
I think you and Molly. I think we should go fund me and send you and Molly to Bora Bora. Sorry, Kenzie and
Yeah,
Mikey. I know they're getting married this
Whoa.
year.
Y'all are gonna get a lot of content.
Yeah.
It's gonna be wild.
It's all you can eat.
I bet it is.
All the food.
It will be. For,
The dinner
yeah.
was all the food was terrible though. I remember that.
The
Really?
food wasn't
Yeah,
great.
really
well,
bad.
because everything has to be flown in. Nothing's
Yeah.
like fresh.
Oh.
Yeah.
So the food was always kind of a little bit of a like, it was fine.
Yeah. The buffet in the morning was great.
Yeah.
Yeah. All you can eat, baby.
Yeah, well,
Where
okay.
did we go? We had one good meal on the island. We had a couple good meals.
We had that
on the
private
main
dinner
island.
that was terrible.
Yeah.
Oh, remember the couple times we had like private, they would like swim up in a canoe and then they'd bring us food.
brunch, wasn't it?
It was like breakfast or dinner or
Yeah.
something like in the hotel room or in the bungalow, and the food was terrible every time.
Yeah, I'd rather you just swim up with a
terrible-
bag of McChickens.
I will say terrible is a strong term. It just wasn't.
It wasn't great.
Well, if you're
Yeah.
paying that big of a money, like, I want, like,
Yeah.
good, fresh food.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's more that getting it there is kind of a thing. Like,
It's
what
the
do they
whole
say? It only comes in like once a week. There's like a food delivery
Something like
or
that. Because we had
twice
to
a week.
fly to Tahiti, right? And then
Yeah.
from there we had to fly to
Bora
Bora
Bora.
Bora, and it was like another 4-hour flight, like on a small plane
Yeah.
or something.
Well, yeah, launch the Patriot. Send me and Molly, everybody.
Yeah.
And
There we go.
there you go.
There you
I will
go.
live stream everything.
Yeah, we got to send. So we got to send Coral to UFC and then to Bora Bora.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, we'll do that.
I sound so high maintenance.
Yeah, easy enough. Easy enough.
I'm expensive.
Anyway, that's been our show. We'll see you next week.
Shh.